So how do you text your Aries guy to make sure you grab his attention? Well, the key thing with Aries man is pique his curiosity, be a little bit seductive, give him something newsworthy to spark his interest, and don't be too verbose or emotional because that's going to put him off. So let's look at the keywords to capture his attention. Have you heard? Do you know? What about? Have you thought about? He loves that sort of thing. Don't give him it all at once. Think of your text as a trailer, a movie trailer. You want to excite him, get him curious. He's texting back. He wants to know more. He's eager to find out. He wants to buy into your guessing game and participate. Aries man loves a game. He loves a challenge. He loves a dare. So anything that Mike throws down the gauntlet and gets him curious is exciting for him, right? So I dare you to. I dare us to. What if we did X, Y, Z? And make him curious, keep him guessing. Also, Aries man he gets very put off by anything that's very opaque, very heavy emotionally, or a little bit dramatic. So never too am I. If he sees a really, really long message, he's going to look at it and think, oh, put it down. Not now, later. All right? He's not going to want to deal with it. That's why you have to be really careful to pepper him, draw him in, get him a little bit excited, and then he reads more. Save the emotional stuff for the right moment. Don't do it in text. Otherwise, he's going to go into avoidance mode. And remember, Aries is a pretty simple, direct guy. If you say things that are a little bit too obscure, he ain't going to get it. He won't respond. And Aries man's very visual, right? A picture is worth 1,000 words. So if you send him an emoji or even a GIF that expresses how you're feeling, that's also going to stimulate him, draw him into the conversation and get him engaged. Now, something that's a little bit of a cliche or a stereotype, but you know, stereotypes are stereotypes for a reason, is Aries men and their cars. They love speed, racing. They love the whole idea of the fast car, the sports car. So when you're complimenting him on his body, which is very important with Aries, they love to have their body complimented, you know, so get your sexy ass right over here right now. You know, they're going to respond to that, but compare him through analogy and imagery to a car, like, I can't wait to get on top of your chassis and feel the vibrations. I just want to grab your gear stick and steer us into passion or drive us into passion, you know, or I know you've got a 50 horsepower engine and I just want to get your engine running. You know, things like that you can use with cars. Or think of the aspirational favorite car that he's into and try and compare him to that car as a part of analogy, just to make an interesting, spicy text that's a little bit saucy, but not too full on, because Aries doesn't like anything that's like a little bit brash or unclassy. So you don't want to have it all out there. But, you know, we use these analogies. It's quite clever, isn't it? And he responds to that. He thinks, she's smart. This is different. And he likes that. So like I say, never TMI with Aries. Be succinct and direct, but don't like over-egg the point or nag, because again, his avoidance and his irritation will click in. And, you know, he can get into a bit of a temper, gets a bit spiky sometimes. So you don't want to bring that side out of him. But Aries man is a pretty easy nut to crack when it comes to texting, but also keep it newsworthy. Give him something that he didn't know, something about a sports event, a news item, something about his favorite sports team. Show him you care about his interests and passions as well. So even if you don't give a damn about football, you know, you might want to inquire about his favorite team. Show just a teensy bit of interest. Try use ChatGPT if it's too hard or too tedious to get into his stuff. But he loves that. And always encouragement. But keep it light. Keep it peppy, guys. Use a sense of humor. And when words fail you, a picture always works, right? So you're using those GIFs creatively to catch his attention. And this is how you text an Aries guy to keep him engaged.